Hello everyone, I am Vidma D'Souza from the Department of Mathematics, AJ Institute of Engineering and Technology, Mangalore. So in this video session, I will be discussing about Module 3, Differential Equations of Higher Order of the subject 18 Math Tip 4.1, Additional Mathematics 2. So now first we shall see what is a linear differential equation and how to solve that linear differential equation. The general form of nth order linear differential equation is a naught into dny by dxn plus a1 into dn minus 1 y by dxn minus 1 plus so on an minus 1 dy by dx plus any is equal to phi of x, where a naught comma a1 comma etc an and phi of x are functions of x. Okay, this is an equation of nth order. So in your problems you may get a second order, third order, or at the maximum fourth order. N maximum value of n may be 4. So with the nth derivative you have a naught, with n minus 1th derivative you have a1, with dy by dx you have an minus 1 and so on. Okay, the right hand side is also a function of x. Now in this, instead of a naught, a1, etc. an minus 1 into and an, if you have constants, say k naught, k1, etc. kn minus 1 and kn, then this nth order differential equation is known as a linear differential equation with constant coefficients. Here these a naught, a1, etc. an minus 1, an are all functions of x. But if they are constant, say some constants k naught, k1, etc. kn minus 1 and kn, then that particular linear differential equation is known as linear differential equation with constant coefficients. So now in your syllabus you need to solve a linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Now what we do is, for simplification, you rewrite it as d by dx. You denote it as capital D. D by dx you denote it as capital D, and d square by dx square denote it as capital D square. D cube by dx cube, it is capital D cube, and so on. So go back and see what do you get. This d by dx you denote it as capital D, so this will be dy, and here you have d square y, d cube y, and so on. So this equation 2 can be rewritten as k naught dn plus k1 dn minus 1 plus k2 dn minus 2 and so on, etc. kn of y is equal to phi of x. Or this entire whatever you have with y, you can take it as a function of d, right? K naught, k1, k2, etc. are constant. So this you can take it as function of d. So f of d of y is equal to phi of x. Now how to find the solution of this equation f of d of y is equal to x? So to solve this differential equation f of d of y is equal to phi of x, we use the following step. So in this video session I will be discussing only on step 1, that is how to find the complementary function. What you do is, you have f of d of y is equal to phi of x. solve the auxiliary equation f of d equal to 0, or instead of d you can put m also. Okay, instead of d you can replace it by m. Solving this you get the roots m1, m2, etc. mn. Then the solution of the homogeneous linear differential equation f of d of y is equal to 0 is known as the complementary function, or yc, and how to write that yc depends on the following rules. Okay, when I give the example it will be more clear. So just you need to refer this table. One real root is m1. Okay, so if you have only one root m1, then what is the solution? Complementary function c1 e power m1 x. If you have two real and different roots, say m1 and m2, you have two real and different roots m1 and m2. So corresponding to m1 you have c1 e power m1 x, corresponding to m2 you have c2 e power m2 x. So your total solution will be cf is equal to c1 e power m1 x plus c2 e power m2 x. Or in continuation of that, if you have three real and different roots, say m1, m2, m3. So your CF comes like this. CF is equal to c1 e power m1 x plus c2 e power m2 x plus c3 e power m3 x. So this is the case when the roots are distinct. Suppose if you have two real and equal roots, you have two roots m1 and m2, but they are same. See, if you have two real and different roots, you write like this. Okay, if m1 and m2 are the same numbers, then what you do is you club these two and write like this: c1 plus c2x e power m1 x. Okay, whereas if you have three real and equal roots and they are equal, three real and equal roots m1, m2, m3, all are equal, then if you have three different roots, this is your CF. If you have three equal roots, c1 plus c2x plus c3x square e power m1 x. Okay, and the third case is one pair of complex roots a plus or minus ib, that is CF is equal to e power ax, that is this a, into c1 cos bx, b from the root, plus c2 sin bx. And if you have two pair of complex and equal roots a plus or minus ib, again a plus or minus ib. So what you do is, here instead of c1 plus c2x, in place of c2 another constant c3 plus c4x. Okay, so we'll consider few examples, simple examples we'll consider. Suppose the roots are 1, 2. You have two roots 1 and 2. What is your YC or what is your CF? Corresponding to the root 1 e power c1 into e power m1 x. What is m1 here? 1. So c1 e power x plus corresponding to root 2 c2 e power 2x. Okay, now if you have four roots, how many roots you have here? Four roots, all are distinct, all are different. So how do you write down the CF? Corresponding to 2, it is c1 e power 2x plus c2 e power minus 2x plus c3 e power 5x plus c4 e to the power 6x. Now if you have m is equal to 3 comma 3, two roots but they are equal. So corresponding to the root 3, you have c1 e power 3x. But again you have one more root. So club both the terms c1 plus c2x e power 3x. If you have three roots, all the three roots are same. So c1 plus c2x plus c3x square into e power 2x. Now here you can observe m is equal to plus or minus I, which is equal to 0 plus or minus I, right? So a plus or minus ib, a plus or minus ib. What is a? 0, b is 1. So when the root is a plus or minus ib, how do you write down the solution? E power ax into c1 cos bx plus c2 sin bx. So e power ax, that is e power 0x into c1 cos bx, b is 1 plus c2 sin x, right? Similarly, this is also a plus or minus ib, y is equal to e power 2x into c1 cos bx, b is 3 plus c2 sin bx, again b is 3. Okay. Next, considered four roots 2, minus 1, 6 and 6, out of which first two are distinct, second two are equal. So first write down the term corresponding to the distinct root. So corresponding to 2, what is the term you have? c1 e power 2x, corresponding to minus 1 plus c2 e power minus x. So these two are equal. So c3 plus c4x into e power 6x. Okay. Now the last one, complex root a plus or minus ib, a plus or minus ib, same complex roots. So what is your yp? E power ax, a is minus 1, c1 plus c2x into cos bx, b is 2 plus c3 plus c4x into sin 2x. Okay. Now we shall move on to the problems. Use all this, refer this when you work out the problems. Now, first example, solve d square y by dx square plus dy by dx minus 2y is equal to 0. So as I told you, the symbol d is used for d by dx. D square by dx square will be capital D square. So this in symbolic form, d square plus d minus 2 of y is equal to 0. Okay. So first step is write the equation in symbolic form. So consider the auxiliary equation. What is the auxiliary equation? M square plus m minus 2 is equal to 0. M square plus m minus 2 is equal to 0. Use your calculator. Solve this quadratic equation. Using the calculator, you will get the roots as 1 comma minus 2. So you need not go for this method. You can use your calculator to find the roots of this. M square plus m minus 2 is equal to 0. So you will get the roots as 1 and minus 2. So you can observe here the roots are 1 and minus 2. They are real numbers and they are distinct. So how do you write down the solution? Y is equal to, corresponding to the root m is equal to 1, your term is c1 e power x. c1 e to the power m1 x. m1 is 1 here. So c1 e power x. Corresponding to minus 2 plus c2 e power minus 2x. Fine. Take one more problem. Solve d square y by dx square plus 5 dy by dx plus 6y is equal to 0. So first you write down the auxiliary equation. What is the auxiliary equation? You can first write down in symbolic form. What is the symbolic form? Capital D square plus 5d plus 6 of y is equal to 0. So your auxiliary equation is m square plus 5m plus 6 is equal to 0. m square plus 5m plus 6 is equal to 0. Use the calculator to find the roots of this equation. You will get m is equal to minus 2. One more root is minus 3. So 2 roots you will get minus 2 and minus 3. So write down the solution corresponding to these 2 roots. What is the solution corresponding to minus 2? The term in the solution c1 e power minus 2x plus c2 e power minus 3x. So y is equal to, instead of c1, c2, c1 and c2 anyway constant, you can take it as a, b, c, d also. So y is equal to a into e power minus 2x plus b into e power minus 3x. What is the auxiliary equation? Next problem is solve d cube y by dx cube plus 4 d square y by dx square minus 6y is equal to 0. Write down the auxiliary equation. M cube plus 4m square minus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, here in the question you have d cube y by dx cube plus 4 into d square y by dx square plus dy by dx. You add the term here plus dy by dx minus 6y is equal to 0. Let me repeat. The question is solve d cube y by dx cube plus 4 d square y by dx square plus the next term is dy by dx minus 6y is equal to 0. So according to that you write down the auxiliary equation. M cube plus 4m square plus m minus 6 is equal to 0. Need not factorize. If you are finding factorization is difficult, you can go for the calculator. So solve this equation in the calculator. You will get the roots as 1, minus 2 and minus 3. I have not written the roots. 1, minus 2 and minus 3. So you can observe 1, minus 2, minus 3. All are real numbers and they are distinct. So corresponding to the root 1, you have the term c1 e power x plus corresponding to minus 2, c2 e power minus 2x plus for minus 3, c3 e power minus 3x. Consider the next problem. Solve d4y by dx 4 plus 18 d square y by dx square plus 81y is equal to 0. See here you have fourth derivative. So your auxiliary equation will be m to the power 4 minus 18m square plus 81 is equal to 0. Okay, m to the power 4 minus 18m square plus 81 is equal to 0. So you can write it as m square minus 9 into m square minus 9 is equal to 0. Now from here you will get m square is equal to 9 m square is equal to 9. What do you mean by m square is equal to 9? M is plus or minus 3. M square is equal to 9 or m is plus or minus 3. That is 3 comma minus 3. This is also m square minus 9 or m square is equal to 9. M is 3 comma minus 3. So 3 minus 3, again 3 minus 3 or 3 comma 3 comma minus 3 comma minus 3. So you have 4 roots, out of which first two are same, these two are same. So corresponding to these two terms, you have c1 plus c2x e power 3x. You can write this first, e power 3x first and e power minus 3x. It is immaterial. Okay. Anyway, these two are constant. So you can write it as c1 plus c2x e power 3x plus c3 plus c4x e power minus 3x. Or you can use a, b, c, d also. Okay. Solve 4d power 4 minus 8d cube minus 7d square plus 11d plus 6 of y is equal to 0. So as usual, first you write on the auxiliary equation. What is the auxiliary equation? 4m power 4 minus 8m cube minus 7m square plus 11m plus 6 is equal to 0. So how do you find the roots of this equation? So in few calculators, finding the roots of an equation of order 4 is not possible. So what you do is, first one root you find by inspection. That is, go on putting m equal to 0, m equal to 1, m equal to 2. See whether the equation is satisfied. Okay, put m equal to 0. You get 6 is equal to 0, which is not possible. Put m equal to 1. So 4 minus 8 minus 7 plus 11 plus 6. So minus 15, 4 plus 6 equal to 0. That is not equal to 0. Not satisfied. Put m equal to 2. 4 into 2 power 4 minus 8 into 2 cube minus 7 into 2 square plus 11 into 2 plus 6 is equal to 0. Right? So that is satisfied. When you put m equal to 2, left hand side also becomes 0. So the equation is satisfied. So m equal to 2 is one of the root. So using synthetic division, you will get 4m cube minus 7m minus 3 equal to 0. So after getting this equation, you need not go for synthetic division. Directly you can find the root of this equation by using calculator. So you get the equation roots as minus 1, minus half and 3 by 2. You solve this equation by using calculator. You will get the roots as m is equal to minus 1, minus half and one more is 3 by 2. So already you have one root here, m equal to 2. So what are the two roots? M equal to 2, minus 1, minus half, 3 by 2. And remember one thing, if you have here d to the power 4, the auxiliary equation must have 4 roots. Okay, maximum d to the power 4 you have, auxiliary equation must have 4 roots. If it is maximum third derivative, auxiliary equation 3 roots. If you have only second derivative d square y by dx square, then you have to get 2 roots. Okay, so remember that you have here fourth derivative d to the power 4. So auxiliary equation is an equation of order 4. So you must have 4 roots. So observe the roots: 2, minus 1, minus half and 3 by 2. All are real numbers but they are distinct. Okay. So corresponding to 2 you have what is the term? So yc is equal to c1 e power 2x plus c2 e power minus x plus c3 e power minus half x plus c4 e power 3 by 2 x. Here I have written swap the terms, doesn't matter. With first you can write the term corresponding to this, then with corresponding to this, any of the roots, need not be in the order. Okay, take one more problem. Solve d square y by dx square plus 3 dy by dx minus 54y is equal to 0. By seeing the equation only you can write down the auxiliary equation. What is the auxiliary equation? M square plus 3m minus 54 equal to 0. M square plus 3m minus 54 equal to 0. Solve this equation by using calculator. Roots are 6 and minus 9. 6 and minus 9. So what is the solution? Y is equal to c1 e power 6x plus c2 e power minus 9x. Next is also simple example I have taken. Solve d square y by dx square minus 8 dy by dx plus 15y is equal to 0. Write down the auxiliary equation. M square minus 8m plus 15 is equal to 0. M square minus 8m plus 15 is equal to 0. So what are the roots of this? Check with your calculator. Find the roots of this by using the calculator. You will get m is equal to 3 and m is equal to 5. So different roots, real roots and different. So what is your y? Is equal to c1 e power 3x plus c2 e power 5x. Solve d square y by dx square minus 6 dy by dx plus 9y is equal to 0. What is your auxiliary equation? M square minus 6m plus 9 equal to 0. M square minus 6m plus 9 equal to 0. Find the roots in your calculator. 3, 3. It's an equation of order 2. So 2 roots, 3, 3. Real root but they are equal. So how do you write the complementary function? Real roots and equal. So c1 plus c2x into e power 3x. Y is equal to c1 plus c2x e power 3x. E power 3x because root is 3. You have c1 plus c2x. Okay, next example I have considered here. Solve d square y by dx square plus 4 dy by dx plus 5y equal to 0. What is your auxiliary equation? M square plus 4m plus 5 is equal to 0. M square plus 4m plus 5 equal to 0. Find the roots by using your calculator. It's an equation of order 2. So you must have 2 roots. You will get the root as minus 2 plus or minus I. So what are the 2 roots? One root is minus 2 plus I. One more is minus 2 minus I. Minus 2 plus I. Minus 2 minus I. So how do you write down the complementary function? This is of the form a plus or minus ib. Root is a plus or minus ib. What is a? Minus 2 plus or minus ib. B is 1 you can go back and see the table. If the root is a plus or minus ib, what is your complementary function? Y is equal to e power ax into c1 cos bx plus c2 sin bx. So here y is equal to e power ax, a is minus 2, into c1, instead of c1 c2 I have used a and b, c1 cos bx, what is b? 1, so it is cos x, plus c2 sin bx, b is again 1. Next root is also one complex root I have considered. Solve d square minus 2d plus 5 of y is equal to 0. D square minus 2d plus 5 of y is equal to 0. What is the auxiliary equation? Auxiliary equation is very simple. M square minus 2m plus 5 equal to 0. Find the root of this using calculator. So always I prefer you to find the root, not by manual method. Use your calculator. Okay, m square minus 2m plus 5 equal to 0. So roots are 1 plus 2i and 1 minus 2i. So two roots, complex roots, whenever you get I, there will be plus or minus here. Remember, 1 plus 2i, 1 minus 2i. So what is the required solution? Roots are a plus or minus ib. A is 1 and b is 2. So y is equal to e power x c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x. Right? A plus or minus ib. A is 1 and b is 2. So it becomes y is equal to e power x c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x.